Raider Nation, what's going on, man? KH82. It's been a long time since I've done a video, but after the day, I knew I just had to do something because, hey, man, the Raiders played their heart out today. I know y'all saw the game. Wow, but let me get straight into this. Okay, I'm doing this over a game of Madden. I ain't gonna be talking about the game of Madden. I'm just gonna be talking about the Raiders and where I've been and what I've been thinking about stuff, man. I just want to talk about the Raiders right now. Like I always said, I do a video when I feel it. Preseason was just brutal. I didn't want to talk. Like, I wanted to talk, but it was only talking shit. And I decided not to do a video talking shit because I just hate to be the one that talk shit when we lose and all happy when we win. Even though I do that shit, I ain't want my channel to be about that. So I just didn't say nothing at all. All right, getting into the days. Well, let me break it down. Okay, so preseason was horrible. And I felt like Terrelle Pryor should have got the job as he did. In preseason, Matt Flynn just played like garbage. I don't know what the hell happened to Tyler Wilson in training camp. All that mini camp shit, that OTAs and all that. They told me how good he looked, and then all of a sudden they went to training camp, and he just ended up being, I don't know, I ain't gonna say a bum, but just not even good enough to really crack the 53. So Flynn was trash, and so, okay, Terrelle Pryor won a job straight up and down. I think everybody can agree with that. If people thought Flynn could start, just because they don't like Terrelle Pryor, either they don't like him, they don't like his color, or don't like his style of quarterbacking. That's the only reason why you could say Flynn should start over Pryor, because Pryor just outplayed him in preseason. They're just keeping it real. All right, so early this week I read an article that said, all the Raiders ain't behind Terrelle Pryor. Some people in the organization feel Matt McGloin get the best chance to win. And that shit pissed me off, man, because I was like, yo, why the fuck we got to be the organization that go come out with some shit like that? Like, if they feel that way, keep it to yourself, man. Why is that shit leaking out to the press and, on social media and all that stuff, man? Like, Pryor's a quarterback. If he the starter, let's roll with him. Let's give him a shot. Give the man a damn shot, man. Like, put him on the field and see what he can do. So, get to the day, I go in the room, man, put on my Pride jersey, my number 6 jersey, of course. He done switch to number 2. Put on my Raider chain, put on my hat, put on my Raider socks. I get Raider down, man, and ready for some damn football. So, they kick off, I'm hyped. I'm real hyped, man. I'm like, yo, hey, the boys back on the field, let's do it. And Pryor come out and we driving. I'm like, oh shit, he moving the ball. But then when he let that ball go, the one that he threw the pick, I was like, oh, I kind of knew. I had a feeling. Pryor scared me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. So, when he let it go, it was a pick. I was like, damn. So they went down to score 7-0. Tracy Porter getting abused, getting burnt. But Reggie Wayne, one of the top receivers in the league. So, I knew Tracy Porter can't straight up man-to-man hold him. So that was cool. I mean, I wasn't too much mad at Tracy Porter. But anyway, they went up 14-0. I started heading out your boy and fit. Then when I started hollering at the TV, my wife told me she was about to leave. I told my kids, just give me 3 hours. Just get daddy 3 hours with the Raiders. Just give me 3 hours, man. I'll be back to normal after this game go off. Hey, so my wife and kids, they end up leaving. Got tired of me screaming and shit at the TV. Then all of a sudden, I just seen a burst of I don't know what it was. It's like, oh shit, the Raiders started playing some damn football. It was crazy, man. The defense started putting pressure on the quarterback. Andrew Luck couldn't move, and then Terrelle Pryor just my God, the dude just started taking over the game. I was like, I'm sitting there like I'm just watching the dude back up. He get the hike the ball to him and he back up, man. He don't see them. I'm like, oh shit, he moving around like, no, Pryor, throw it away. Then you see that dude release the ball like somebody wide open. I'm like, man, yeah, Pryor. I'm just sitting here going crazy, man. Like for real. Like as a fan, I left it all on my computer screen. I guess I can say that because I was hoarse. I'm still kind of hoarse. I had a headache after the game. Like I said, I already ran my wife away. My kids were like, Daddy, you crazy? But it was a hell of a game, man. I saw a team to give effort. I saw Dennis Allen, a team that the defense, Jason Tarver and Dennis Allen had the defense playing some ball. It was like, it was so different from what we saw in preseason, man. It was just, man, it was so good to see. Like I said, we moved the ball up and down the field. We need to get a couple more holes for McFadden, man. Like he, two things. I don't think the holes there, and then McFadden got the vision of a deer, man. He just like, his vision got to get better, man. Like, I mean, like I said, I looked at a couple of plays over, and it seemed like, when you're looking on TV, you can see a couple of things you wish McFadden would have done, maybe to pick up some more yards. We left a few plays out there. I know y'all seen the play when Terrelle Pryor kept the ball on the read option. When he would look, if he would have gave it to McFadden, McFadden had a big hole. He missed Marcel Reese. He threw a couple of inaccurate passes. But all in all, man, Terrelle Pryor played well, and I think he shut a lot of people up that thought that he was just horrible. You know what I'm saying? No, Terrelle Pryor, that was his second NFL start. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though he been in the league 3 years, that was his second start. He raw, man. He gonna learn, but he gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? I kind of hated that it's so much people talking about Pryor and the Raiders now, talking about how good Pryor play. I don't want him to bleed the hype. You know what I'm saying? The type of person I think he is. I don't know him personally. I think he gonna be all right. He can continue to work and get better because man, he put on a damn show today, man. I don't even see how no Raider fan can come away from that game like just like demoralized for the season. We lost. That I take it. Like I said, when he threw the last pick, when he threw the last pick, I just sat back and looked at the computer screen for about maybe 10 minutes. I couldn't move. I didn't want to talk. My phone ringing off. Everybody calling me and shit. I'm like, man, I don't want to talk right now because I left as a fan. I gave it everything I had. Everything, man. I wasn't there, but I felt like I was there. Like I said, man, it was crazy, man. It was a hell of a game. It was a good game. I haven't seen the Raiders play like that as a unit in a while. I'm talking about offensively and defensively. If you remember, a couple of times we put it together last year, like the game against Atlanta. But the excitement factor wasn't there from the offense. I mean, Terrelle Pryor had me on the edge of my chair, man. It's like I didn't know what was going to happen. It was just crazy, man. He just had me on the edge of my chair like, this dude could just he was doing anything he want to do. And I was just excited, man. I think, he shut a lot of people up that were saying Flynn. Flynn played like garbage in preseason, man. Like, when they put him out there, he just couldn't do nothing. He was getting sacked all the time, and probably only got sacked one time today. It was a big sack, though, and it was in the worst possible spot. But, I mean, he played his ass off. The Raiders played their ass off. Like I said, we just need to get some more holes for McFadden, man. Get him running better, man. But I thought the receivers did a good job. Couple of penalties, but, I mean, you expect that when you the Raiders. I mean, the referees ain't going to give us shit no way. You know how that is. But, all in all, but the big thing is Kansas City beat Jacksonville 28-2. Jacksonville is coming from the East Coast to Oakland next week. I'm expecting the Raiders to punch Jacksonville in the mouth in the first quarter and put them away early. I'm talking about I want the Raiders not to beat them as bad as the Chiefs did, but it shouldn't be close. You remember last year we had to come back on Jacksonville. That Jacksonville game shouldn't be close. I want Pryor to keep the momentum going. Don't backtrack. Just keep going, man. I don't mind him sitting in the pocket and going through his second read. You know how he get his first read and then he take off. But hey, man, if that's what he got to do to beat Pryor, if that's the way he got to play, then take off, man. Do what you do, dog. Keep the offense moving, man. I thought the offensive coordinator called a hell of a game. Like he called great plays for Pryor, man. He kept Pryor, He called great plays, man. I think the more and more Pryor learn, the better he get. The more and more the guy could, I think his name Olsen, could open up the playbook. But he called a good game. I wish he would have called a little bit more read option. But he called a real good game, man. Overall, I was just satisfied with the effort, everything, man. Like I said, when we play Jacksonville, man, I'm just so not nervous, but I don't want it to be close. It's like we the better team. We at home. They coming from the east, from Florida, all the way to California. We should punch them right in the damn mouth, man. I'm talking, it should be early fast. I mean, it should be over fast, man. I mean, it just be done. It shouldn't even be close. Pryor should have 200 yards passing, 60, 70 rushing. McFadden should have 100 rushing. I mean, I want the score to be something like 28-10, 31-10, or some shit like that. That's a sign of a good football team. When you got a sorry team coming to your house, you take care of business, man. Because I know the Raider Nation gonna be up there in Oakland going absolutely crazy, man. So I'm thinking we gonna get the 1-1 before our showdown with the Broncos on Monday night. Broncos was a bad motherfucker Thursday, but we'll talk about them another day. All right. So another thing I want to get to, I be on Twitter, so I'm gonna leave my Twitter handle in the description box. If you deal with Twitter. It was fun as hell just looking at people tweet about the Raiders today, and I was tweeting out, and I was enjoying looking at the computer and looking at Twitter at the same time. This shit was fun. So if you tweet out about the Raiders or you follow Twitter, make sure you follow me, man. And I try my best to follow you back. If I don't follow you back, just leave me a follow and tell me something about, follow me back. I'll do it. It ain't that I don't want to do it, just that I have forgot. But if you follow me, I'll follow back, especially you talk about Raiders. On my Twitter, I mainly talk about video games and the Raiders. So, If you deal with Twitter, I'm gonna leave it down in the description box. Make sure you holler me on Twitter. Also, I got a gaming channel. My gaming channel is KNK Gaming. I'm in a man league. If you can see this game right here where I blew that 28-7 lead to the Redskins in week 4, I'm in an online man league, and I do little videos for the league and stuff. And I also do just random leagues. So if you into gaming, and I could definitely use your support on that channel. I got like 80 subscribers. I think this channel got about 350 or something like that. I could definitely use your support on the gaming channel. So if you in the gaming, definitely check it. Definitely check my that channel out. That'll be in the description box too. The reason why I'm doing this over a game of Madden, because where I got my computer in there, the lighting is bad, so I just gotta get me a whole new set to do videos where I put my face to it like I used to do. But that's why I'm over. I gotta get a better setup, because I was just using my webcam when I was in my apartment when I was on the West Coast, and near the apartment I got near, the lighting is just bad. So if I did it with the webcam, you can't even hardly see my face. So I just decided to just to do this over a game of Madden. Like I said, I've been talking for like 11 minutes now. I'm super excited about the Raiders, man. Like I said, man, I ran my wife away, ran my kids away. I spent 3 hours alone with the Raiders, and I wasn't pissed off. Even though we lost, and I took 10 minutes after the L just to relax. Because, I mean, like I said, they kept me on the edge of my seat. We 0-1, but it's a good 0-1, if that make any sense, man. It's a real good 0-1. Like I said, Jacksonville, man, I think we should beat them down. I want to see that defense come back. I mean, we had 4 sacks today. It should have been 5. Burnett missed that one on luck when he let them get away. I want to see them beat Jacksonville down. I want to see a blowout, man. I mean, like I said, I'm hyped, man. I mean, the Raiders went out there and I'm still kind of hoarse from earlier today. The Raiders went out there, man. They played their ass off, man. The defense played, but end of the day, we lost. You know what I'm saying? But that bad start got us. But like I said, man, I'm not going to get down. I'm looking for Pryor to continue to grow, continue to work, continue to get better, work on that accuracy, man, and do what you do, dog. Just go out there and just dominate, man. The dude he just played he left it all out on the field, man. That's all I can say, man. Congrats to Dennis Allen for looking like he a head coach in the NFL today. He got his team together. Congrats to the Raiders for playing well, man. Even though we 0-1, man, we coming, man. But that's it, Raider Nation. Peace.